Nanope, Elvis Akwa-Bonsu is seated right here in the hot seat, about to give you information that you and I need to help us when it comes to our cybersecurity. Things that you and I need to do to take care of ourselves and make sure that our information, BBRA, your friend, the internet, on back to hunters one day. A very, very, very good morning to you. Papa.
Oh, but that's it. Good morning.
Detective, what's then?
Yeah, who you
BBI fine.
BBI disease.
Wow. Month ended. This whole month near your friend and cybersecurity, your friend month. Yeah, and we're so happy that Abba ended. To make sure that you educate us so that when we move from this space, we'll still have the knowledge ahead to make sure that we are able. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Michelle.
Yeah.
What are some of the highlights? Because me personally, my shadan say, Nyama Bebe, meaning say cybersecurity month, but I'm sure say within your circles, there were events. But then I say and shada blow to the general public. What are some of the highlights more yet to celebrate and I say to create awareness when it comes to cybersecurity?
Thank you
in
very
a month
much,
like
madam.
this?
In the month of October, and as you know, it's a cybersecurity month. Okay. But they want make there more than to their breast cancer and the other shadow into the year when the papa. But very important, make sure one Akwa-Bonsu Dixon, who was able to put up a Cyber X African conference to really ginger the month. Okay. Because during the month, you couldn't see so much programs going on.
Yeah.
So throughout 3 days, we had this conference at the International Conference Center. It was very nice. It was, successful, but exhibition was not so much pleasant. But we take it, it's okay. The number of people who came, the law enforcement agencies, the military, they were there to listen to presentations. Okay. But I hope we have to enlarge it, and make it big. For me, this program lies on the hands of the National Cybersecurity Authority.
Okay.
And I know they are doing programs, but I didn't see it well. All right. I have to be very truthful and speak truth. This is a shared responsibility, and you need all the people, the stakeholders involved, to come and push this agenda. Okay. We have done our part. We took that 3 days. We were at the Cyber X. We did a password cracking program.
Okay.
We did a wireless driving through Osu coming to Ring Road, and we had almost about 4,000 access points. We were looking at the security implications where more. Yes, and that was the project we were doing. You see, so we went around in our car, walking, picking up the wireless network, and then interview people on the road. Do you know a cybersecurity awareness month? And people don't know. So if the people don't know, how do they secure themselves?
Absolutely.
Everybody is using a phone, everybody is using a tablet, everybody is using a laptop. And then people don't know about cybersecurity. So that one person can put the whole country into a hold. Because when he clicks something and it starts to move, it can stop so many things. That's why they say the weakest link to security is the human factor.
One individual
can cause a whole problem. Okay, maybe the attackers will send some link to that person, and immediately he launch and get infected. It can contact about his contacts people on the contact list,
who are also almost
what the contact list doing? Virus in bottom, I pick all the contacts. Now I stand there or send messages in the name of you. It was then you also click. Then you see how the rotation will be going. So these are some of the problems. It can seize the whole country at a hold.
But Max morning, the Waba.
Yes.
Solutions in Kotin, what are some of the common mistakes? Ame Kwisikrasi, Cassandra, and when you 1 year will show you do or celebrate. I know Biara or Sheno, Abadine de ye.
First, precautions is we have to be cyber aware. Okay. You remember the last time I came here, I was talking about being cyber aware means you need to secure yourself. Everybody must secure. One, physically, you have what we call social engineering. It's tricking people. People don't understand. We like to do good, human beings.
Yeah.
So people take advantage of it. To exploit you. So you think the person is doing something good for you, but he's using it to exploit you. So working on people's brain, to be able to divulge information or money to them.
On the to fuck a friend.
Today, obi botum a dada, but be feed oil no kwa. Obama statement bi ana bibi no so agedi na a divulge information. Bible read later on. Never dream on ebo de e be mistake na mai. Nimpa your friend me kra na me nyimin. But obe pretend dey nyim na bibi. Let's go by the principles of you being secure.
Okay.
If it comes to scamming, with the economic meltdown at the moment, I'm predicting scamming and identity theft coming now to December. And this scamming is, tricking people to divulge information and money. It can be physical, it can be social, and then it can come to the digital world also. There are so many things you see to be so good to believe. Especially, you can get an email and it's telling you that a parcel has been dispatched by DHL. First, you don't know who sent it.
Who sent it?
Then first you buy into it. Then they tell you to do payment before it comes. Then you do it. If you receive a maybe it is not existing or do not intend be a watch.
But ever say or common sense. Maybe say we be from into or then me to me buy into them.
Yes, common sense. But on them, the people are greedy. Say you greedy, so you fall victim to such type of attacks easy as possible. Obiso why BB that there be a was send the BB on your book. But in the almost attackers can also be on your system and monitor your trackings. Gone are the days where attackers or hackers will hack your system and crash it down. No. In this modern world, no.
Monitor.
There you be. That's why we call it threat hunting. What we are now coming with something we call threat, and you hand the threat because they are already there. If a laptop bear 10 basically, I'm telling you that 9 of them is compromised.
Monitor.
Yes, they monitor.
Okay.
It is send email, they know everything.
Okay.
We have something we call the key loggers. It can be the Trojan horse. We can put it on it. The Trojan horse serves 2 purposes. For remote administration. Say we your baby be a client to be in the program. I can say the one fan to the Naminia coin embrace system. But attackers to be used. Now also our boss system without you knowing. It be our system into show communications in it will go to my afa plan to be a one kasa oya dying.
A man for Bojumo.
Oh, Messi, from now to December, you see what will happen. Obisu have called Baba from baby, a brand name Pakrono. We've had so many cases reported at our office. What be also be a takradi on the sea, one warrior, Juma woe to all there's a cement to be or a paint to be or the water. Into a good business, no be not do normal mountain, say we scar to them painting nade, and they have people you go and meet to do the payment, and that will be the end.
Now one hour fraud the on your payments emphasis can mama and minimum number on what
good until I minimum number you have to ask questions. It me last day I make if you receive such mail calls and other things cut them off and come and sit back and reflect before you move because one nipa not for don't deal with people you don't know. Missing
the wrong line now no akati that
no I catch a wrong line or back it all be entertaining to talk more no benya no so tell you wrong line please I don't want to talk and that is it cut them off because 1 to 5 minutes 3 minutes if the person is known to you you establish the contact.
Yes,
you have to be very careful. So don't receive calls and then they will tell you don't know the person. They will tell you, oh, we are doing an exhibition or we are doing this and we are taking people to maybe Aqua Safari. Aqua Safari maybe to be $4,000, but they will tell you this program it has been reduced for $1,150. You understand me? So you can go with your couple something. You go and pay because you should know that the rate there. That 1.5 or 1.50 is not the cost of hotel room at what? Aqua Safari. These are some of the things. So tourism section, you have your own. Coming to business, you have people swindling people. In normal personal life, people are also swindling. And one thing I always say is that this is a game. It's a criminal game. I will tell you, 2012, we had a case where the client had a call from UK. It's not even a call, email from one girl called Abna. So when the email came in, we were profiling the mails. You see, Abna wrote a nice letter to the person. And how he explained she was a Ghanaian, and there's this particular seed we have in Ghana, they can use it to do HIV something. So there's a white man in England, he needs that thing, but he knows a man in Koforidua. If the girl can contact that man so that they can do the supply, then this girl also went to move money. Called the man, and the man was saying the things is there, but it is short. So the guy was also begging. They say a white man will come from UK. Look at it too. A white man was involved. And the white man came to settle at Jowulu, a hotel there, which I don't want to mention.
Of the UK in Bagana.
They are.
Wow.
It is a syndicate. So where they operate or where they get the syndicates, you don't know. And the girl went to see the white man. The white man was saying, I'm here ready to. So immediately this girl went for money. Called the people. First, the people told meet us at Ashama. Then the situation changed. They call her again. No, we've come to pass to Central Region. So meet us in
Mankesim.
no, not Mankesim, Winneba, that side road. You see, so if you see such things, criminals, that's how they behave. Because they are afraid. So they give you different places. And this girl was also and he gave the money to them, and they gave some seed. Immediately, she came to the hotel in Jowulu. The white man was nowhere to be found. The call to that number was off. And remember those days, we hadn't taken records of phone calls, phone numbers, and those things in database.
Okay.
And it was very difficult. We couldn't do anything.
All right.
So this type of crime is still there. I say people are becoming victims, but they don't come out to say.
Okay.
What I want to say is people should be very serious and careful. Watch who you deal with. Think twice before you approach anything.
All right. Mami bisa asemi personal me etumi nya number free abrochi nipa na ide obronyin but offending number na wa aba no ye Ghana number. Ebisa na was a computer generated number also
it bronyin to fair in Ghana. And those days there was problem be okay there same baby same box. The same box. There are Ghanaians who are doing that, but it's illegal. They do same box and then they sell Ghanaian
contacts to
like the chip, the cards, They sell it in the UK for people to use it to do call. Yes. So the same box criminals, That's why the government brought in some company and it was bringing problems. You remember this company was doing it. Joaspon have an IT company. They were in charge of those same boxes, but they changed them. So they were more. And remember there was a man who was caught, the managing director of Real Estate Association. You don't remember that case? He was caught in the same box issue. These are the same box.
Okay.
People are doing that, and they are here. When you call it, passes through their system before it comes to the main Ghanaian system.
Okay.
wow.
And people are hiding some releases doing that. But the government also have devices that they use to go around in detecting where same box are operating.
Okay.
That's why the man was caught.
Okay.
They were caught around Labadi or Teshinungwa area. So people are still in. And secondly, if you go online, they are online telephone sites.
All right.
I can go there and call your line as if I'm in the UK.
Yeah, because this is here and WhatsApp Akufom is down.
WhatsApp can be down.
What's my own do? What could possibly go wrong?
There are so many causes to WhatsApp going down. One can be maintenance. Okay, these are servers operating 24/7, 365 days in a year. So sometimes you need servicing, you need maintenance, you need to shut down, do some one or two things. Okay, though there are backups, you can roll over it, but critically, sometimes it happens, and they cannot broadcast to the whole world that there's going to be a maintenance, unless it is a one individual company who has an agreement with a service provider. That's where the service provider will give you an advance notice that, okay, on Tuesday from 12 midnight to this, we'll be doing some maintenance.
But a big company like WhatsApp, they should be able to do
it. Please, they are having problems. It can also be an attack.
Ish.
Yes. Because one thing is is that there are insiders working in metaverse. You understand? They are taking pay and everything, but they divulge information out. They can cause problems for the company. We call them the disgruntled employees. One, promotion aba, one more be. So one away you jumano. Two, bonus is aba, what's one count? Oh, that person develops some hard way to distract the company. Into this advice goes to all companies in Ghana. If you think you are treating your IT people very bad, and what they are supposed to get, they don't get it, they can implicate you.
Obe how?
What the hell?
Obe
It happened in San Francisco, where an IT, staff changed all password of the administrators, and then he left the place and went. It took the MP or the governor from that state to go and get the guy, and even under the grapes of the national security, since he's not going to divulge the password out. And they were not able to operate. Monday, Tuesday, people have masked up. So you see, these are some of the cases. So it can be an internal issue. Obi wabe national service man for contract it be a 5 months or 5 years. Why you do when there? At least 6 years he will be in regular. More one be a ma beti do be a contract be for 1 year, then you will leave you to go. You don't do that. If you want to terminate immediately. Say nipa no ho no nyim there within the obokwa before obokwa no.
Obey your bon.
He can pick your database, go and sell it to your competitor. Because there might be a competitor and be employed. One thing we should know is that if you are in a competition business, your competitor can send people to follow your firm.
And to treat your employees well.
Yeah, because some people may be poaching. Some can even make sure that somebody is employed in your firm who is also an employer in my firm.
In some could do, yes. But
because one and in panel you make sure it's at the managerial point where you meetings behind the discussion what strategy and dinner we pin in the down then to his former company. Only 2 pays. It's a double. You call it the double agent.
Elvis, Obi catch me some time ago. Say when we send you call cafes, echo, echo
browsing.
Yeah, no, not internet cafe,
but
coffee.
Yeah, coffee shop.
Yes,
and
coffee shop.
3 things.
Now we're more Wi-Fi way than you. And I nipa say, "Mama, me, I should never pick an outside free Wi-Fi because back office they can actually get into with system name and everything." Yes. How true is that?
Oh, it's true. That's what we did. The world driving out. So I mean, I told you our firm when it comes to wireless. I mean, Ghana, there is no second person. It's our work. I can go into it. One, you should know, in the cafe, it's one access point. They give you a password to go.
Yeah.
Now, when we all log on it, we are using one channel. Remember. So when I'm also there, I can read whatever everybody is doing.
Wow.
It's automatic. Because
your photos, your numbers,
no, your internet transaction in terms of banking, then you have problem. Because when the person who's sitting is a hacker, he will start capturing what we call packets.
Wow.
Into Biane Yoro Kodubiano, and I play what we call the man in the middle attack. They are great tools, Itacap, Zero Exploit, SS Strip.
These are produced to them or to see.
Oh, it's good for the blue team, like we the defenders.
Okay.
But as I always say that as a defender, you must be in the shoes of the attacker. To be able to
predict.
Yeah.
If you are not an attacker, then you can't defend. Because you know what they do, and then you seal them. So that is how it is. Until the two soon them know ye. In the man in the middle attack, you can use this as an internal security checks to know what you are doing. So this SS script, I'm telling you like this, ARP, you see that you'll be capturing, I can target you, your machine alone, and anything, the site you go, I'll get the pictures that you are watching or will just be passing on my screen.
Yeah.
So sharing wireless is a difficult thing. What you can do is that you log on to that wireless through a VPN.
Wow.
In order for you to be safe, you must get a VPN on your system. Because the VPN work in a tunnel, which is a bit secure. I will not say total secure, because we can run over VPN also.
Yeah.
You understand? So wirelessly there, immediately you jump into it and I start capturing packets, I can then get a handshake.
Yeah.
I can get what you are doing. It's only if I'm not even in, I can get a handshake and add myself. This handshake comes with the password and username. Then I can use a cracking tool, like cracking of passwords. You understand me? This is a whole project. Using Join the Rapper, Hashcat, Crunch. This will break password within a twinkle of an eye. That's why I always want that. Make sure your password is not a dictionary word. It must be complex. With special keys, asterisks, space, question mark, add those things. So that the tool will be forced not to finish its work.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But if you do it a dictionary word and then I add a dictionary attack, then within a twinkle of an eye, I'll get it. But there are ways to go beyond password. The maxing attack is there. The rules attack. If I know the way you map your password, I will use a rule attack to be able to get your password. We are in a dangerous time.
Yeah.
People should wake up, especially organizations. Individuals, we have to be very careful.
Employees, my friend, you use one Wi-Fi and you download the actual. What should we be mindful of?
So in employees, in what you should be mindful, your IT people should be watching around. Sometimes they have to run something we call that a wireless intrusion detection system. We have tools that will detect
wireless
intrusion detection system. Yeah, intrusion detection system.
Okay.
That will show you whether there is a fake access point. Because my access point in the I can sit here and create a fake name the same as yours and suppress your access point down. It will connect to my own and then move through my system. How do you know that access point is what we call the evil twin attack? It is one access point for Max TV access point. I will create the same Max TV access working on the same channel, and then I will suppress your own through a denial of services attack.
So how do we safeguard that? How do we defend?
So that is why I'm telling you, your IT people must always be running some tools around to determine if this, that the intrusion detection system, it will tell you that no, there's an evil twin attack, and it will mark it for you. Then you can, we call them butcher. We have a tool called the probe.
What terms no those?
Which means that somebody hiding somewhere and using your wireless access. You will be away no more password. Cry to 2 page now. Now I park in the car.
Why you Juma?
If you know what happened or the man. Now yes, I didn't trying to be good. Don't be no other man. And now I crack and now I hack. Into a better the car or not. Why you work? What download the nyama? Open door download the nyama. Then he moves.
No call.
And the final I say, baby, we are very call, but no, you not even determine though use Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi there. We have to be very careful. Internet maker they use VPN. Mom, use VPN.
VPN. What does it stand for?
Virtual private network. You use virtual private network.
Virtual private network.
It's a connect into the with VPN. Now VPN more tunnel be obian who ada then.
Very yeah.
You are in a
covered. You are in the tunnel.
Good. You are covered.
Okay. So you're saying now IT guys need to create the VPN.
The VPN is a software that can be installed on your laptop
on our laptops
even on the phone.
And
you just go to
the
VPN.
We are secured.
Yes.
VPN now the username and password in that shit before you log on to the wireless
bottom
network.
line, you pay quabonting this internet and I say coffee shops need
be very careful because you may see evil twins around. You have to be very careful. Evil twin will be around.
But quickly note, when you were talking about the scam, you also talked about identity theft.
Yes.
How can we protect ourselves against identity theft? How are they using our identity to do?
So many people, you like this, your identities can be used to, scam people. You understand me? Your picture can be taken because you are posting a lot of pictures on the internet, which I told you is not right. When I right click it and save it, is there for me. Now I can use it as a profile picture. Do you understand me? Okay. Going to LinkedIn and other way and be giving your credentials. When you go to LinkedIn, you see Elvis. There's no information again apart from the tattoo and other things. Because somebody can create the same LinkedIn with your details, the same Facebook with your details, and use it to run people. Don't put so much information about yourself online. That is the issue.
Where
so much information in our case will be what?
Like your title of work, where you work. I'm the managing director. You see, when it comes down, I need it because when you are a managing director, it means you command. If you have a mail or something, fake mail coming from the managing director, what will be your attitude?
You open.
Yeah. Because you can use an anonymous email and then send a mail to you as if it is from the MD and it's telling you that your performance for the month is very appalling. We are giving you 2 weeks to capture yourself, else termination. When you even see the MD passing, you'll be hiding. Meanwhile, the MD have no idea about what is going on.
Okay.
And some can take your identity and use it to do things. Open a bank account and you go and pay the money. Because when they come, it is you.
Okay.
Who holds that name?
Yeah.
Do you understand
Marty.
me?
I tell be clear with you, not just say, I was say we near
you go and pay things you haven't done.
Yeah.
Into the way you eduma ye wufie normal pictures no moment reducing. Because when them catch the picture do too much with cry no dey case pornographic picture.
Yes.
No we post no baby there ye pornographic. How do you answer down your now when you for John ye when you Jane? Hey, you can receive about 1,000 calls in a day.
But the time be clear with you now, sir. Yo.
How can you clear it? You can
Elvis,
clear
your
it.
time now, so Elvis is the CEO of Detectware. Yeah, that's it. I mean, your information is so. Every time you're about how we have a lot to think about. But yeah, sorry, soon in December and so. But I'm sure so we'll have you before then. It depends on yen quickly.
December no. What they have
especially
to watch more
we
is
are all on this.
The sales. We should look at the sales. Most of them are going to be scam sales.
Sales.
Yes.
Sales.
Okay. Yeah, sales. Because you know Christmas people are selling. So most of the scams are going to be selling basis. You understand? Reduction of things. So you don't expect things that cost like 600 now is sold at 200. You don't ask yourself question why? Oh, it's a Christmas day. Then you pay and you don't get the thing. And now the sales is online.
Yeah, almost shop online. And then what should they look at?
The payment. You see, make sure you get the goods before you do payment.
Payment, all right.
You don't do payment before the goods arrive.
Okay.
You may not know the person who is even at the back of that website. Okay. And then we catch up, then we can create a website and start selling. Who knows that it is me? Do you know the person at the back of the internet? Oh. You can even be online chatting. I be a Benin crowd or chat today, Bessia. Go work Max. Now I ain't Bessia. No, you was screen do we are no way. Then send this card and then the Bessia. You know that type of thing. So these are all things. December the young sales is going to be the problem. When you are buying, be very careful. But one thing I said is that the tension now in the country in terms of economic situation is going to generate a lot of problems. It's plans and ideas for criminals is going to be tough. Let's be very careful and save ourselves.
Let's be very, very careful. Elvis Akwa-Bonsu is the CEO of Detectware.